Hello everyone. I am Dr. Gauri Daptardar. I am a Homoeopathic Psychiatrist. Welcome to our channel Every Mind Matters. From now, we will start with series on child psychology, where we will understand what is normal psychology of child, what are normal behavioral patterns, what are the problems child faces, and how to deal with that. Being a psychiatrist and mother of 2 toddlers, I have experienced behavioral problems of children like crying, screaming, rolling on floor, hitting each other, or throwing things. And it's obvious that it gets difficult to manage by parents. So today's discussion will throw light upon the tactics of managing temper tantrums or these behavioral problems of children, so that in long run, our children will not get affected by it. We will understand what is temper tantrum first. Temper tantrum is a range of behavior expressed by children to grant their wish. It's an emotional outburst associated with disruptive behavior like crying, screaming, rolling on floor, head banging, or hitting each other, etc. For example, if your son or daughter wants a mobile and you said no, don't take a mobile, so they will start crying or they will throw things or they will roll on floor so that they will get a mobile. These behavioral patterns comes under temper tantrums. First important thing you need to understand is it's just a phase. It doesn't last long. It usually starts from 1 to 1.5 years of age and lasts till 4 years of age. Some children throws tantrum and some children doesn't throw a tantrum. Why so? First of all, not every child is the same. They have their own personalities, their own behavioral patterns. So first and foremost important cause of temper tantrum is personality. A child who is gentle, mild will not throw a tantrum. But a child who is active, dominant, has his own desires, has his own wish, will throw a tantrum if his desires are unfulfilled. Second important cause is their developing ego. In this age group, children start acquiring new skills. So they want to practice those new skills. And if parents restrict them or don't allow them to practice new skills, then they come with a resisting behavior. Then they will cry, they will scream, or they will roll on floor so that they will get what they want. For example, if you have a daughter, she wants to help you in kitchen work. She wants to cut vegetables, she wants to do dusting. And at that time, if you say no, don't do this, don't do that, then she will start crying, screaming, and throw a tantrum. Third cause is parenting styles. There are 2 types of parenting styles. One is anxious or overindulgent, and one is strict. Usually, parents expect their child to behave properly. They expect that their child should keep everything on proper place. But children cannot follow that. So when parents force them to do that, they come with a resisting behavior. They will cry, throw things. They will not follow what parents says. Another thing is anxious parenting style. In anxious parenting style, parents are themselves afraid. They will say, don't do this, you will fall, don't do that, you will get hurt. So child is not allowed to do what he wants to do, and then he throws a tantrum. Another important cause is imitation. If one of a family member is behaving in certain way, children will pick up that behavior. So if one of a family member is throwing things when that member is angry, children are bound to do that. Children will also throw things when they are angry. Next important cause is parental inconsistencies. What do you mean by it? One parent is saying one thing, another parent is saying another thing. So child gets confused whom to listen to. and he takes advantage of that and he throws a tantrum. For example, either of a parent is allowing to take a mobile and other is not allowing to take. So when this discord happens, a child wants a mobile, he will just start crying, screaming, rolling on floor so that he will get a mobile. Another important cause is parenteral fatigue. If mother or caretaker is over fatigued, overburdened, does not have time, does not have patience, then their temperament affects children's behavioral pattern. Another important cause is insecurities in children. All kind of insecurities can lead to temper tantrums. For example, first child starts developing insecurity after second child is born because he feels that mother is not loving me anymore. My love is getting shared, and that is the reason for insecurity. So he starts behaving in certain way. He will cry, he will scream for very small things so that he will get what attention he desires and what attention he seeks. So these kind of insecurities needs to be understood. So now we will know what are the solutions for it, how to handle this kind of behavioral pattern. First of all, assure yourself this is just a phase. It's not going to last long. It will have a positive impact in your mind. Next thing is, find out the cause. Why your child is behaving in certain way. What he wants. What is underlying thing. If you are able to find out the cause, then it's very easy to handle temper tantrum. Another thing is, allow them to practice their newly acquired skills. If skills are harmful, then distract them. But allow things which are not harmful to do. It will build their personality, their self-esteem, and their confidence. If your child wants to help you in some way, don't let their enthusiasm die. Allow them if it is not very risky or problematic. Many times it happens that we tend to discuss children's problem with somebody when children are present there. That time, child understand that my parent is worried about me, is anxious, is concerned about my behavior, and he takes advantage of that. So stop discussing children's problem with stranger in presence of them. Try to deal with insecurities. If you are able to make your children secure, their behavioral pattern will be more positive. It will change. At this age, children are quite distractible. So make use of distraction. If your child wants something which you cannot give, rather than saying no to him and aggravating a problem, try to distract him to his other likings. It is more easier way to manage temper tantrums. When child is throwing tantrum, when child is crying, screaming or rolling on floor, if you try to stop that behavior, problem is going to increase. So don't try to stop it, just try to distract them. If child once understand that if I cry, if I scream, if I roll on floor, I get what I want, then child is going to repeat the same behavior again and again. So parents, make sure that your child doesn't understand that. If you have said no to certain things, please stick on to that. Don't give that thing after child starts crying. Then he will understand that if I cry, I get what I want. If mothers or caretakers are over fatigued, overburdened, they should take a break and their family should support it so that their temperament will not affect child. Next important thing is, children should be physically occupied. They should have a physical play. They should mix with their peers. It builds their personality, their confidence, and their behavior changes. When we understand that children behaves in certain way when there is a clash between wish of parents and wish of child, we already know what we should do. So, as a parents, if we have a patience, if we have a little skills to manage children, it is not very difficult to manage temper tantrums. I would like to tell you all that homeopathy helps to manage temper tantrums in a great way. Homeopathy will not change children's nature. Their innate nature will not change with homeopathy. But the expression of their stresses, expression of their insecurities can be changed through homeopathy. So these behavioral problems can be managed very well through homeopathy. Thank you.